All right, guys, welcome back to All the Mods 10 to the Sky. A little bit of changes here. As you can see, I put a roof on. Also moved some stuff around, basically just bumped these over here. I did end up putting some more elevator blocks down here. We used the dense cables that we made from last episode. I connected them up here, so now all of these guys are hooked up. Move the storage controller down here. I don't really like where it's at now. We'll end up moving it here in the future, but nothing up here yet. And then just moved some stuff. Yes, very simple. Our dirt maker has been moved over there. I need to hit that with a wrench or something like that soon. But yeah, today we're going to be working on the inscribers and getting them all set up and automated here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is set up an inscriber here with some power, and we're going to duplicate some of these guys. So if we just set this up with some acceleration cards, we should get 2 of these, which brings us up to 3. All right, so we have all of these set here. We're gonna keep 3 of those. We're gonna have 3 of these going. Actually, we need to make 9 of these total. All right, so we now have 9 total. We're gonna have 27 of these guys going. All right, so we got 26 here, 27 with this guy. Perfect. All right. Don't have any more acceleration cards. We'll go ahead and get those auto-crafted later. But I was just thinking about maybe putting them into the wall here, because I want this floor to be like our massive storage area where we put all of our drawers, stuff like that. Because soon we're going to be getting into switching all of these from drawers here to drawers up there and being processed and stuff. So, but my original intention was to put them here, and I think we're still going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to set up a grid here. So these guys will go here like so. I forget, can you? No, you can't lock these. Okay, so we've got it set up here. This is pretty simple, pretty easy to tile next to each other, but this is 100% good to go. All it needs is an output with the logic processors here. And let's grab the locking tool here, which will prevent it from being not working. Okay, so there we go. So all we need to do is set up a ME interface over here. I am keeping a backlog of that. So basically, this is going to pull items out of here. When silicone is put into here, it can only go into here because this basically filters this slot to only allow silicone in. So yeah, so this only allows silicone, and then this has a filter to just take out the printed silicone just in case. And the only place that can go, because it can't go here because that's an export, and it can't go here because only gold can go here, it has to go here to this bottom one up at the top. And because the redstone can only go here into this middle one, that's why like it'll just go here. It can only go into this spot. I've also got it set up here so that this item is taken out and put into here. So as soon as we put some gold into here, this will start to run. You'll see it's here. I need to put some acceleration cards on this, but then as you can see, this is working. So, yep. But it is important to have a backlog of redstone, just some in there so nothing else can accidentally get put in. Because I do think if the redstone is empty down here, it will allow it to like put something else in. But that's the only one you got to worry about. And if you just include in your recipe to add redstone, if there's redstone in here, it's just basically going to be a buffer. So you should never have to worry about any problems or stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead, duplicate this over here and over here, so we can have 3 lanes of this, and then we'll go ahead and copy them onto the other sides. But they are very simple, and it's been cool. Okay, so we got them set up here. I've got the output chest being here as well, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it worked out good. These are all connected together, so that's why that's able to go here. The only thing able to go in there is these guys. So if we add in just a little bit of gold, we'll see that it will work properly. And we want to go ahead, set that to round robin, so it'll let them all go. Hopefully. Yeah, as you can see, that number is in fact going up. Logic and logic. Okay, yep. I don't know why that didn't work. We're all connected, right? Yep. Oh, maybe it had kind of gone through them already and moved them, because they do move pretty quick. Yeah, now we're up to 128. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so these are all full. These are all full. I mean, there's one more you could technically put in there, but yeah, that is 100% full. So then that means now that we need to make the recipe for it. So let's see. We need redstone. We need silicone. And oop, we need gold. So 1 and 1 and 1 of those give us 1 logic processor. So we put the where's the processing? Processing patterns. So that's that. Gold, silicone, and redstone. We have ourselves our first pattern. Cool. So all we do now is put that in an ME pattern provider. This guy here, and we connect this up to our system. All right, so that chest is our input. So if we go like so, we put the pattern in there, we can do that. So now that should be online. Perfect. That's okay. We have 10 devices connected there. Awesome. And now if we go processor, we can middle click. Say we want 20. Okay, we are missing the silicone. So we need to automate silicone production next. So we need to get a furnace set up for automating. So we're going to do something kind of crazy. We're going to have a single furnace be dedicated to processing up things like this for us. Where could we put it? I think we're going to make an ME import bus. Need some pistons. All right, it doesn't need to be over the top. Literally just ME import bus here. Pow. Like so, okay. Give that to here. And then input from the top, out from the bottom, auto output on, auto input on. Well, you don't need that one. Always active. Input, output. That's all we need to set. So now we give it the recipe that one of these equals one of these. So 1 Certus quartz dust equals 1 silicone. Perfect. We can even, yep, access it here. Booyah. So now we can go like this. Yeah, look at that. It's even doing the round robin thing. Not very fast. We probably need to upgrade that to a netherite one. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Okay. Netherite one. So this should be a lightning fast round robin. Yeah, there we go. Might need to put another one on there at some point, but hey, it's working. We're processing it up really quick, and we don't have an import for that yet. You know what? I thought we were going to do this one way, but I actually think we're just going to put this here. Like so. Give it some acceleration cards. Call it good. Yeah, look at that. We could even make some more if we wanted to. Cool. Okay. They're already done. Wow. Oh no, they're still crafting. 15, 14, 11, 10. Perfect. This side is all set up. All of our logic processors are set up here. We've got processing for that. Now the only thing to do is to duplicate this on the other side. So we have 3. Maybe on that 4th side, I'll add in a bunch of these aluminium furnaces, you know, to kind of mirror this because we have logic, calculation, and engineering, and then after that we're not going to need anymore. So yeah, that fourth wall could just be a furnace array. We could have like 3 furnaces or 6 or 9 furnaces ready to go, all with importers and ME pattern providers, so we can have anything we want smelted up whenever we need. And with that, that would be the last processor recipe that I need. So now we can just throw this pattern into here and we can tell it, hey, go ahead and craft these up. So I do have all 3 of these now set up. Calculation, logic. I did go ahead and mix it up where we have both of these right here. I may end up switching. I'm definitely going to switch that over because that looks a lot better than that monstrosity because you can still kind of see it. These are going to be empty all the time, but this just filters it so that only this can be imported, even though we could probably just set it up so that it could be on the same chest and it exports here. But then it becomes weird with the redstone and stuff like that and output items. But anywho, yeah, so now we can craft up all of the processors whenever we need. So let's craft up 10 of these guys. Perfect. And yeah, as you can see, those guys are running. I've got the just diamond upgrades in each of these. The only ones that have the netherite ones are the ones that pull out of this one because it has to do all of these. But then the other ones we don't have to really worry about all too much. But yeah, this is looking way, way better. So yeah, we've got that automated. We've got those looking good. Now on this side, we are going to go ahead and do what we talked about. And I'm going to make, for one, I need a bucket. We're going to make it not do that anymore. We're going to make this our furnace side. So I'm going to get started on that. And we're going to have these all ammonium furni here. Oh, I need to turn my magnet back on. Cool. All right. And then this is going to be a little tricky here. Actually, what we can do, just swap these out with half slabs temporarily. All right. And then that should allow us. Yep. There we go. Okay. I need to make a couple more import buses. All right. We got 3 here. Here we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to run a dense cable. Okay, it's gonna be a little wonky for a second here. Nope, that's not it. Yep, okay. So then those should all be connected. Yep, 5 of 5, good. And then let's check over here. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room for all of the pattern providers. So we can link those all up together. All right, so those are all there now. Put these here and device online. We're sitting nice. Cool, and then we can put like stairs there. But yeah, all of these are now set, and then all of these are bound to our power guy. So then now we have all of these furnaces. Now these aren't gonna be automatic, but we have all of these furnaces that we can now auto craft with. So if we look here, oh yeah, that's sweet. So that one's our, so I guess like any of these will work now. Yeah, so we can duplicate that processing one. And I'm gonna snag it out of here, and we're gonna go one here. So it still will leave some room for like if we have another recipe going where I can use these 2 furnaces, hopefully. But now, if we go like this to silicone, we middle click it. Have a look. It should be able to, yep, it's using all 3 of them. Okay, we desperately need some acceleration cards on these guys. There we go. Yep, as you can see, those are working. So that's going to help us craft up silicone even faster. We love to see it. Okay, but that should mean that, yeah, we can just craft that guy up. Oh my goodness, that is crafting it relatively fast. It's already done. Holy shnikes. Now we can officially complete our first full one here. Haha, that's cool. All right. So the next thing we got to do is automate this guy. This is going to be a very, well, could we just leave it here? No. Should have a secondary sink in here. Yep, sure do. We're going to put this up above our furnace array. We got some room right up here. So that will give it power. Oh, that ended up working really good. Okay, and then an import bus. Oh, don't have any more. Okay, we should be able to go like this. Pow. Yep, that device is online. And then an import bus. We should be all good to go. Look at that. Okay. Now we can make the cool pattern. Uses. Get rid of that. There we go. Okay. So we have this recipe. Pow. Nope, that is wrong spot. Here. And then we put some acceleration cards onto that. And now if we try to craft up fluix, let's see. Is it working? It sure is. Holy heck. Getting power from the back too. Oh, that's great. That is marvelous. Wish it was a little, oh, can be faster. There we go. We can put acceleration cards in it. Perfect. All right, we got that automated. So our auto crafting setup can craft itself. Here we go. We can make another one of those. Cool. Okay, so the way we've got it set up, actually, let me grab the drawer or the linking tool. The way we got it set up over here is I've just got them feeding into, oh, hello. I've just got the pipe. So the only thing that is allowed to move or to go in a different spot is the black stone. So that's allowed to go up here because it doesn't have an item slot over here. So these are all of the items from here. So now quartz is connected, and then we're going to do the same for this. So we're going to leave this here. I'm going to upgrade the compacting thing here so that we can put that draconic ingot as it should. Yeah, the advanced one. Good. And then we're going to grab a label. Okay, I'm going to add in 2 of these copper upgrades and 1 of this gold one so that can hold 524,000. And then we're going to throw this in here. Yes, that allowed us to do that. Good. Good, good, good. All right, so now let's see. Yeah, we're going to do export here. Pow. That's going up. I think that worked for speed. Yeah, but then that'll allow us to put the draconium ingots over here. Then we can put gunpowder. Oh, we have magma cream in there that we're not going to be able to move. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. I was wonder. Could you do that? You know? Because, like, we've got this over here, you know? So, yeah, that's moving way faster. Okay, and those are empty. These will be empty soon. I'm going to grab that label wrench thing. Label accessor. Okay. Oh, snap. That didn't do anything. Okay, note to self. Don't do that. So speed-wise, we can have those. Can even help it along. But now that is, in fact, connected. And so that means those items are now in our system. So the last ones we got to do are this guy over here. How many items are we getting? Block, ender pearls. I don't want those crafted up anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think think the chorus fruit I'm going to leave alone. We're gonna make some more labels. Cool, that gave us 10. So then we're going to do this. And with the accessor, we're gonna put all of these in here. You can increase the speed and the amount. We're gonna start to, I mean, we don't really need to do it, but we are gonna do it. So then we lock this. Now we can move it over here. As soon as we start telling this thing where to put the items, it's gonna start doing it. So draconium, we want that to be first, that's going in. Then ender pearls, eyes of ender, and then coarse flower, I think is what we want. I mean, if we took one, you know, I just think having coarse fruit on hand is a good idea. See, and then that one will do on its own. So let that go slowly over time, and then we'll have access to all of those. So let's get those linked up. We're also gonna need to upgrade it, but we are running dangerously low on some wood. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the episode for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to check out the next one where we're gonna be finally automating wood production. We desperately need it. But anyways, guys, I'll see y'all next one. Take care. Peace out. Bye-bye.